So recently I've been doing a lot of climbing, I've been doing some bouldering as well as top rope route climbing, and I thought just for fun it might be cool to make a climbing outfit, something comfortable that was inspired by Assassin's Creed, kind of revisiting the old days. So I headed over to Amazon and picked up a bunch of stuff. The first thing I got was a pair of kind of exercise pants that I added some elastic to. They're black on the bottom and gray on the top, and I actually dyed the top red to give me that Assassin's Creed color band. I got a white exercise hoodie, super thin, just with a hood, and then I lined it with some red fabric just in the hood section to keep it comfortable. And then I added a little logo on top, which is actually left over from my very first Assassin's Creed costume, just to really drive home the theme. Now the last thing I needed to get was a hidden blade and a vambrace, so I actually was roaming through the Spirit store, those little pop-up Halloween stores that come around, October-ish in the United States, and I picked up the vambrace of Altair. Now using my oven and some heat guns, I actually reshaped the vambrace so it actually fits me. I added some underfoam to make it more comfortable and put some elastic on it. I replaced the kind of under section of it that was kind of this weird latex part. I replaced that with some arm guards that I actually got off of Amazon. They're those weird kind of arm warmer slash hand protectors that are like rated to protect you from knives, but they were just black and seemed to work with the theme. Now, the last thing is the hidden blade itself. Now, I used the one from the Altair toy that I picked up, but I needed it to be as low profile as possible so it didn't interfere with me climbing. So I unscrewed it and I actually removed all the screw bosses and anything that stuck up and blasted out the back and screwed a very thin piece of plastic back to it. And what that allows it to do is the blade is held in and you can manually push it forward and push it back, but most importantly it's super streamlined. As you can see, the vambrace doesn't cause any problems, it's super comfortable. The only drawback is that first person view is a little bit motion sickness inducing to some people because you're kind of popping your head around a lot and looking at handholds and footholds constantly, so I thought it might be cool to have like a third person camera. So using some more stuff I got from Amazon, specifically two selfie sticks that collapse that I actually hacked together to make longer, and then a big chunk of plastic to make a back plate, and then some nice flexible PETG struts. I actually built myself a third person mount for my camera. And you can see here. Now it does stick a bit out on the back, so you have to be careful with ropes and which particular routes you climb depending on where the top rope is. But it's actually, I think, pretty cool because it kind of gives it a sense of what you see in the game. And it's a lot easier to see what I'm doing with my hands and feet without my head whipping around at 500 miles per hour. And then the last route that I'm actually running is one of my favorites. It's an old lead climb that they've converted to a top rope, which I quite appreciate. It's called Phoebe, and that one's a 510B. It's a really cool one with kind of two underhangs that you have to kind of hop over real quick, and it's quite cool. I actually shot that one using the head-mounted camera on my belayer, and then I also shot it with the third-person view mount. You can see there's some slight differences to my technique between the two videos, but I think it's just a pretty cool little thing to throw together. But that is my Assassin's Creed themed climbing outfit, and I guess my new third person view camera mount.